Either she's going to shoot you or you're never going to see her again, because you're not leaving this place until you give me this information. This is valuable for me. I'm 21, 22 years old. I'm proposed for membership. I had a pizza restaurant out in Suffolk County. It was late at night, and I'm sitting at a table, and I'm listening to some guy who's had a big mouth. And I hear him say, you know, I had this girlfriend, and she was going out with some mob guy, and she framed some mobster, and so on and so forth. So when I heard that, it caught my attention, because one of the witnesses, I know his wife was involved in the case. So I'm listening for a second, and then I walk over to the guy and I said, come here, I want to talk to you. So I said, you mentioned your ex-girlfriend. What was her name? And he said, well, her name was Eleanor. I knew I hit the jackpot. The witness against my father, his name was John Cordiero. His wife was Eleanor Cordiero. I said, let's go in the back for a minute. He said, what do you mean? I said, let's go in the back. So we go in the back, and I say, look, the guy you were talking about, what was his name? He said, oh, I don't remember the name. I said, does Sonny Francis sound familiar? He said, yeah, that was it, Sonny Francis. I said, that was my father. I said, I want to meet this woman. He got scared immediately. You know, he kind of froze. He said, well, look, I don't want to get involved. You don't understand. This woman is crazy. If I give it up like this, she may me. You don't know what she might do. I said, well, you got two choices. Either she's going to you or you're never going to see her again, because you're not leaving this place until you give me this information. This is valuable for me. Spilled his guts. He gave me the woman's name, her address, and so on and so forth. I said, you got to go see her, and you got to set up a meeting. Here's my number. Here's how you get in touch with me. I want yours, and I want to meet this woman. He comes through. The next day, he says to me, Eleanor is willing to meet you. She wants to meet you late at night behind this diner out in Suffolk County. She'll be driving a red Mustang. I said, okay, great.